Hello, my convicts and convict catchers. This is Anarch Convict bringing you guys and gals a quick video. So I'm here on my router's homepage, or on one of the pages under game acceleration. One of the cool things about this Asus Rog Rapture GT BE98, that's Bravo Echo 98 for all those, is it's one of the most beastly routers I've ever had. I did get asked by one of our viewers today in order to obviously pull up some numbers because I was struggling with theirs. So far, I'd, be generous and show them what I've done with ChatGPT, and then they can follow along with that based on what they have, and then go on from from those figures, and hopefully that helps you out as well. Right, so basically all you need to do is go here to the game acceleration page. It told me, ChatGPT said to have the enabled game boost turned off. So don't use the enabled game boost because apparently that can cause issues. Prioritization, stuff like that. You can do like the normal universal plug and play and stuff, things like that. Any of this AI stuff like game radar, it told me not to use and turn it off, but you can't turn that off on here, which I did tell it. Game accelerator, it said not to use that. The only thing we're going to use is QOS. AI mesh, don't use that. AI protection, don't use that. Unless you use like the mesh, you need the mesh. But the AI protection told me to not use that either. And I've turned off universal plug and play myself, even though it did suggest to have that on. I told it, no, I want it off because of security. And it said, yeah, fine, fair enough. And then just told me a few things to put in. So, when you come to the correct page, you can just click on it here and go to the go. You can go to QoS at the top as well, and that'll bring you here to where it is. I've currently got mine under the traditional QoS. I assume, obviously, everyone else knows that adaptive QoS can be a little bit finicky, a bit wonky. I have spoke to ChatGPT about it, and ChatGPT said to try it. If it's any problems, then to leave it as traditional. I've done 10 tests with ChatGPT, and it told me what my speeds are. I did these speed tests on here itself, which you can do if you go to the internet speed at the top. I don't know if it'll show them. These are all the tests log, and you can see all the different speeds and stuff I've got on here. And then what it's then told me to do is it's gone through those tests, and it's told me to reduce my connection by between 85 or 95% of whatever your speed is. So you work it out from those speeds, and then obviously you go based on here, and then it configures. So it told me what to put in on here. So I've got 2022.00 and then 2087.75. So whether 95 or 85% of your speed is, you want to enter in here. Then what you want to do is go over to your QoS rules. A lot of this will blur out because obviously I've got source and Mac stuff here and what have you. But it's just told me to do this. So gaming UDP, which is my gaming PC, and then UDP put that as the highest. Gaming TCP as high. OBS, if you're doing OBS stuff, then you want to put OBS RTMPS and then 443. TCP high. OBS RTMP 1935. TCP high. Again, if you're using OBS. If you're using Discord, it told me which one to put for Discord. So Discord voice 50,000 to 65,535 UDP high. Discord stun also to put 3478 to 3481 UDP high. DNS UDP to 53 UDP. DNS TCP to 53 TCP. Grand stream, this is my phone. We've got like a phone that connects through the internet. TCP UDP low. Android phones TCP UDP low. And then my mobile phone, TCP UDP low, and then just apply. That's what it said to do on here. Obviously, you can follow along with your mobiles, or if you've got any tablets and stuff, if you have Discord and whatnot, then obviously you can do that on here as well. And then last one is priorities. this is what it's told me to do for priorities. It told me actually to turn all these off. It said don't use any of these through talking to ChatGPT. So I've turned them all off. And then all you need to do then is just copy along with this. So highest 10% minimum, 100%, and then download 100%. High 5%, 95%, 95%. Medium 5, 85, 85. Low 2, 70 and 70. Lowest 2, 60 and 60. Now obviously depending on your speed you might need to change these figures a little bit because I'm on 2000 down, 2000 up. Or well, I actually get above 2000 in speed. Then you might want to obviously go based on what your speeds are and bump it up a little bit depending on your speed. I would recommend, if you can, just ask ChatGPT, tell it what your speeds are, and ask it what to put in here, and it'll actually give you a list of what to put in. ChatGPT has been very, very good, has helped out a lot. Just take a screenshot of this so it knows what it is, tell it what the router is and stuff, and what your actual speeds are, and then just say what would you recommend to put in here, and it'll give you an idea. Again, if you want to do the other thing I did as well, do 10 speed tests and then ask ChatGPT based on that what your speed should be. If you were to reduce them using traditional, it will also answer that and give you a definitive answer as well. So try it out and see what happens with that and see if it helps you out. Hopefully it does. And that's pretty much all I really do on here. So have a look, see if it works for you. If it does, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Appreciate you all. Salute. And yeah, bye for now.